Okay, so slightly more interesting than the last couple, but not as interesting as I thought it was going to be, but this is okay. So set it equal to 0, factor it, greatest common factor first always, so we take out that x. We keep factoring 4 minus x, 4 plus x, or 4 plus x, 4 minus x, doesn't matter. And so we can clearly see that it equals 0, and x equaling 0 will make this thing equal 0. And I want that because I can equal 0. And x equaling 4, solid dot there. And x equaling negative 4, solid dot there. Test anything bigger than 4, like a billion. A billion is positive. 4 minus a billion is negative. 4 plus a billion is positive. So a positive times a negative is negative. Oh, exciting. And so these are all to odd multiplicities, so I can safely change those signs, right? I spent forever plugging in things between 0 and 4 and blah, blah, blah. You don't have to, right? It'll work. And I'm going to get to one on the next one where it won't, because, yeah, it's becoming too redundant. So anything that is less than or equal to 0 is what I want. So I want all these negatives. So I want this guy and that guy. So this guy here and this guy here. And so I'll take anything between negative 4 and 0 and unite those with anything 4 to infinity. And those are my answers. If you were to graph this guy, and we do a little bit of that later, if you were to graph y equals 16x minus x cubed, this would be since it's a cubic, it looks kind of like that, but because it's negative, it's going to fall down. And it's got zeros we figured out at the 0, the 4, and the negative 4. And it's going down and kind of crossing through those. And it crosses through those. Like teachers I've seen make a big deal about crossing and touching on the even and odd multiplicities, and that's exactly what we're doing here. If they're two odd multiplicities, it'll cross straight on through. And I'm going to try to do a couple on the next two where we don't have those odd multiplicities anymore and what happens then. And then, so to relate this graph to our inequality, we want to know when these are less than or equal to 0. And we can see that the y values are less than or equal to 0 below the x-axis here and here. So for those x values between negative 4 and 0, and between 4 and infinity. Okay, that's that.